reminds me of the story of the little boy. He says, Daddy, I want to go out and mow the lawn. And the little boy is this little guy, he just puts his fingertips just up at he can barely on his fingertips touch the bar for the push mower, right? And because he brings them out, okay? And he tries to, he can barely push it. So he said, okay, we'll mow the lawn. So here the little boy is. He's right here. The dad's here. And they walk around the whole lawn like this, pushing this thing. And when they get done, the little boy said, I did it, Daddy. I mowed the lawn, didn't I? But that's just like our Heavenly Father. He's over us. He's the one that gives us the power. He's pushing all of the way. He says, I did it, Daddy. But you know what? You did pretty good, too. Bosses must approach their relationships with their employees as a service to Christ and treat them with respect, with love, and honor. What it says in the passage, bosses should never lord over their employees using fear, intimidation, or favoritism. Here's the passage. Be assured that anything you do that is beautiful and excellent will be paid by our Lord, whether you're an employee or employer. Employee or employer. It kind of says there's other benefits to following God. And as for you employers, be as conscientious and responsible towards those who serve you as you expect them to be towards you. So what you expect towards them, how the graciousness, how you want them to treat you, you treat them with that kind of same respect. How many know if you want someone to listen to you, what do you got to do? You listen to them first. Isn't that right? If you want them to listen to you, show them the respect. Listen to them first. Neither misusing the power over others that has been put in your hands. Notice, if we are an owner, we are an employer, a boss, whatever power we have is a trust that God has put in our hands. You didn't earn that. Nor forgetting that you are responsible yourselves to a heavenly employer who makes no distinction between master and man. Realize you're going to have to answer. Maybe you don't have to answer your employee too much. You'll have to answer to God.
God redeems the world by positioning his people in the midst. Right in the mess. God redeems the world. That's his plan. You think, well, why doesn't he just write, in the clouds that Jesus saves? Or why doesn't he just have an angel declare? From which you got to realize is you're the plan. You're the plan. God redeems the world by positioning his people in the midst. You're the plan for your office. You're the plan for your family. Somebody's got to hear that today. You're the plan for your neighborhood. You think, well, I'm pretty unqualified. That seems to be the way God operates. He calls those who don't feel qualified, and he qualifies them through his blood.
That's why God has given us a job out in the community. Because we're the plan that he wants to work through to reach people. We're it. You're it. I'm it. We're there undercover serving Jesus. That's why we're out there. That's why he given us a job. That's why we're there, to be his light, to be his salt. So I don't know, I can't do that. All the more than that will just make us more humble and come to our knees a lot quicker. Because God's given us a trust that he can work in us and through us. of Dallas. He was a professor, teacher, writer. The flight was delayed. The fellow passengers were getting more and more irritated. And some of them began to take out their frustrations on the flight attendants. Hendricks noted how gracious and poised one of the flight attendants was. And when they finally took off, and she had a minute, he called her over and commended her. He told her that he wanted to write a letter of commendation to the airline to tell them what a good job she had done. And this is what she said. She says, "I don't work for the airlines. I work for Jesus Christ. And this morning before I left for work, my husband and I prayed that I would be able to serve Jesus in my job." Way to go, girl. She used her job to serve Jesus. Stuart Briscoe asked this young woman, "Now, what do you do?" She replied, "I'm a disciple of Jesus Christ, very skillfully disguised as a machine operator." We're all servants of Jesus, and we must approach our work as God's will. You know, when you grow up, when you're at home, at first I don't know, I got along with my mom, but I don't know, she just wanted me to do certain stuff and this and that, and I'm 17 or 16, 17. And I didn't really want to do some things, and I started getting an attitude. I remember going to the Bible, it says, "Children, obey your parents." It didn't say, as to the Lord, and then there's a promise. You'll live a long life, and you'll live a good life, and you'll live a satisfied life. I said, wow. So what I did is I said, I need to submit to my mom out of submitting to Jesus, that this is Jesus' will. And all of a sudden my attitude changed, and I did these mundane tasks that I hated, that I didn't want to do, knowing that this was serving Jesus. And he's given me a promise. You're going to have a long life, a satisfied life. Each of us has a job. As a pastor, my job is not more important than anybody's job. Sometimes the best sermon that's ever going to be preached is the one that you do every day in your job. Is that you do every day around your family. That's the sermon that will get through. Let's pray. Father, thank you for who you are. Some days it seems like a lot easier if somebody else would own this company that I have. This is the door you opened up and I'm walking through. And Lord, I don't know, you want to do something magnificent in and through me. And I think I've just touched the surface. And I know I haven't gone there as deeply as you want. And for that, I'm sorry, God. This company's yours. My life is yours. And all of us can say, Lord, I'm not serving you where I'm working like you want me to. Forgive us, God. We open our hearts and say, Lord, I want to obey my employer. I want to submit to them and give them the Jesus treatment. And I'm going to see them, and I'm going to accept that my job, that following that job is doing your will. Thank you, Father. You're a great God. Thank you that we don't have to have a job that's just thorns and thistles are, and we don't have to have the sweat of our brow, and it's just,